those of you guys on TikTok shop, you guys already know the deal. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the light on so you guys can kind of see what's going on out here. Sometimes I feel like with the light off, you guys don't know what's going on. The light on, you guys get a real good look at what's going on. So for those of you guys on TikTok shop, you guys already know. YouTube, we just got started. This is a rear sideboard version. Yeah, so here's what happened, guys. We need to obviously rally on my TikTok again. Oh, I see. It's over there. Here, give me a second. I'm actually putting the phone down for a second. Let me just restart the YouTube again. Probably shouldn't, but. Alright, you guys on TikTok shop, you guys already know the deal. 5,000 taps is tap, 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 tap. We're at 30 taps, we just started 30 seconds ago. So we have triple tap. And let's get to 5,000 taps. We're going to show you guys inside. Pranos hologlass kit, of course, it's pinned below. We're going to give you guys a tour of the inside. This is a very side version. Focus this. Let's see it. There we go. So it just basically allows you to convert your rear side windows into your own personal billboard. Allows you to put your content, whether it's your business, things that matter to you, and full HD. Here it'll fit the shape of your window pattern. We all know all these car windows have different window patterns. Pranos hologlass, we support all of them. So in order, you're going to input your carbon model in here. You get a custom screen. You get your projection system, and you will have this effect going pretty good. We got Kendrick Lamar, obviously, on that one shoulder. You got Kendrick. I can't really play Kendrick or blast Kendrick too loud because I just got this townhome yesterday. So I can be super loud in the chat, guys. As you guys know, I typically do these in a garage. I just leveled up. I got a townhome now. Look at me. I can't be super loud, unfortunately. But you guys can hear me. Yeah, Pranos hologlass. It looks great. Full HD. Right now we're live on TikTok Shop, and we're live on YouTube. Those of you guys on YouTube, we just started. I'm live on TikTok. One hand I'm holding my TikTok Shop, and the other hand I'm holding YouTube. You gotta not like us in the chat. But you know, it makes for a great Christmas present, guys, because this is something you can purchase and they don't have to pay anyone to install it. Let's say you have a father in your life, husband, maybe even a wife. Because guess what? We looked at our demographics. 60% of our buyers are actually women. So I'm not even going down that road. It's just a present for men. Most of our buyers are actually women. That's how cool and utilitarian this system is. Everybody wants to express themselves. Everyone wants to share their content. Why wouldn't you share your content? Pranos hologlass allows you to share your content outside. And with quality. Right now I'm on YouTube, guys. I'm holding it on. If you guys are on TikTok just joining in, double tap, triple tap on the screen. Helps us out. Helps us out with views and everything else. If you love what we're doing, give us 10, 12, 20 taps. Tap on the screen. Just tap, tap, tap. You know, tap. And when we get to 5,000 taps, we're going to give you guys an interior tour of the inside. The reason we ask for taps and likes is because the algorithm likes that. The more likes we get, the more taps we get, the more views we get. So we appreciate if you like what you're seeing and you think more people should see this, tap on the screen. Anyone on the screen, double tap. Appreciate the supporters in the chat. See you guys are tapping. I see some of you guys are tapping already. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, someone said, why the fuck didn't you finish your house before you go out? Hey, I'm just a sales rep, and I moved into this townhome yesterday. So yes, this is not about me showing off this car or my socioeconomic level. This is about showing off Pranos hologlass. I'm showing you guys that this display system can go across any car. It can go on your G-Wagon, it can go on your Honda Accord, it can go on your Prius, it can go on your Durango. We build screens for all cars. It is not really even about me, actually, guys. I know someone by the way, I'm just responding to someone on the YouTube chat. Someone's like, is this all GD can get me in life? I know, right? Maybe, yeah. I mean, I couldn't afford the G-Wagon. This is all I could afford, guys, the base model. And it's true. I really, when I went into the Mercedes, I wanted to get a Mercedes. And I'm actually leasing it. It's paying like $800 a month. Yeah, I could only afford the base model. The 2023, when I bought it, it was a brand new. And yeah, believe it or not everyone in the world is a millionaire and can afford a $300,000 Mercedes G-Wagon. Believe it or not. So, yeah, some of us have to start, at the base model. Believe it or not. By the way, I'm answering someone in the YouTube chat. Which is fine, by the way. I like it. I mean, it is something I could afford, but yeah, I'm cool with having a G-Wagon. Dude, bro says priorities are fucked up, man. Well, it's not about the car. You could literally put this on your car. Pranos hologlass. We are on Amazon. We're on TikTok Shop. We're on TikTok right now. Actually, TikTok Shop right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put the TikTok Shop one down. For those of you guys on TikTok, you guys can double tap, triple tap if you guys want. Keep double tap, triple tapping. Or nah, it's fine. But no, we're gonna go and show you guys the product. So Pranos hologlass allows you to convert your back windows into a full HD screen. It works across all sedans and SUVs. Full HD display system. You can install this in 20, 30 minutes. And look at the quality. Look at the colors. I mean, if you drive around town, tell me that's not gonna pop. We close that door down. Look at the quality here. You guys see the color, the contrast, the resolution. Look at this. Full HD for $350. You can have this on any car. You can have a 2001 Ford Explorer. It's not even about the car. And that's the thing sometimes you guys miss in the chat. You guys miss this sometimes. You guys think it's about money and about showing how affluent you are. No. Pranos hologlass is bringing billboards to all cars across the world. And it's about empowering everybody, not just the people that can afford a G-Wagon. It's about the people that can just barely make their car payment, but want to promote their small business that they started last week. That's what Pranos hologlass is all about. All right, it's definitely about that, because think about who's posting outdoors right now. Billboards, right? Billboards across the world. Billboards everywhere, right? Why are billboards the only entities posting outdoors? That's the real question. Why are they the only ones posting outdoors, right? Skyscrapers. Well, there's a lot of reasons for that. Well, Pranos hologlass is bringing billboards and commercializing billboards down to the consumer level. You can easily install this yourself. You can push your content and take your content. That's important. Guessing it doesn't work with. Okay, so actually I have 5% tint. These windows back here are 5% tint. I can literally turn on. By the way, this is my TikTok right now, and on the other hand, I'm holding my YouTube. Let's see what my TikTok has to say. For those of you guys on TikTok, double tap, triple tap on the screen. Every single tap on the screen helps us get more viewers. If you're a supporter of the vision of empowering consumer voices outdoors, push content, or push, tap on the screen. Guessing, right, so Buck on YouTube said, Buck on Murray says, guessing. Yeah, so I have 5%. So. And that's the cool thing about it. It's an aftermarket display system, even if you get 5%. Let me turn on the light. Let me turn on the light in the garage. Look at that. I just trying to like, still looks great. Everyone tap. I want to see the inside. Yeah, double tap. Michael, yes, exactly. Let's get everyone tapping because our goal is 5,000 taps. We are currently at 1.4K likes right now. We did that in what, 10 minutes, guys? You guys are killing it. We're getting fantastic. But yeah, it makes you for a great Christmas present. But really, at the end of the day, guys, it's not really about me or the car. It's about a new way of communicating outdoors. Right? That's what Pranos hologlass is, and that's what this live stream is all about. I mean, this is the official company page. Pranos on everything. We're on TikTok Shop. Pranos hologlass on our patents. Pranos hologlass on TikTok Shop. Our website, everything else. Let's see, can you give us a shout? Can you give us a shout out to me? Dakosha Johnson. Dakosha Johnson wants a shout out. Is that what you mean? Alright. Well, yeah, for those of you guys who TikTok Shop, double tap, triple tap. If you guys have a car, put your car make and model in the chat. Let me know if it's compatible with the rear side door version or the back windshield. Alright. Can you give it a shout? Yeah. So put that in, just keep that in mind, guys. This is compatible with all sedans and SUVs, easy to install, and allows you to share content. Now, why would you want to share content? Of course, advertisers can obviously purchase these and use these to run ads. The question is, why would an everyday person, because this is a very popular question, right? Why would an everyday person want to push content? All the consumer generated content is pushed on individuals. But where is that content in the outdoor world? In the outdoor world, currently, there is no hardware system that allows the masses to also have visual signage in a way that's already natural on their cars, right? Because our cars, we drive past thousands of people every single day. So let's say you're like these ladies here, you're content creators. You put your QR code in the corner, that could be your content. These are just lip syncers, right? These are ladies that lip sync these videos. That could be your business content. That could be your content. That could be your photography business. That could be your basketball highlights. That could be your rap, your music video. That could be whatever it is you want people to see. Now you're driving past a downtown area in your city, past thousands of people, and they tap on that QR code and your social, whatever it is. Truly technology. So so that's the difference, guys. It's like when you think about consumer voices outdoors, they're non-existent in the visual world. In the physical, visual world outdoors, we can post and go viral all the time. Visual space, it's great. But why are advertisers still the only ones really taking advantage of every single one of us outdoors? Because guess what? We're all part of the audience outdoors. Every time we step outdoors, we're part of that outdoor audience, right? Who's targeting that audience? Basically advertisers. They have zero competition from anyone that's not a Fortune 500 company. And maybe bumper stickers and wraps here and there. But when it comes to everyday people, look at this. Maybe you're a real estate agent. These are the type of things that make all the difference, right? So, and it is kind of interesting when you really think about it, as to why advertisers are the only entities really pushing content. Why is that? I wonder that. Well, Pranos hologlass is bringing billboards across the world. This company did 68 million views on TikTok in the last 12 months organically. We've had various videos on YouTube. Even I think last month we had one video with 3 million views. This company has also been featured on Forbes, Fortune. We had a feature with Supercar Blondie, Unilad, Live Bible. So, 80 bucks that show. It's going to be a great ride, for sure. And like I said, I can't blast the music as much as I want. I want to blast it, but I can't blast it. So I want to blast it, but I can't blast it too much because it's a long story. For those of you guys that know what's going on, I just got to this place. And I can't go super loud up there. If you guys have any questions in the chat, let me know. I'll answer a few questions you guys have in the chat. It's all about the chat, guys. At the end of the day, we got Kendrick in the chat. And really, at the end of the day, this is empowering every consumer. So as a consumer, it's definitely not replacing digital. It's definitely replacing social media. It's actually a supplement to those efforts in the outcome landscape because you were driving past a lot. Think about the amount of people you drive past on your way to work. You're in a downtown area. That could be your logo. That could be your brand. Maybe you just want to be flashy and do this. So, and it's really cool. Super easy to install. Pranos hologlass. Here's the platform on Amazon. Just wanted to sales reps. And I like to jump on here and chat with you guys. Anyway, you guys on TikTok, you guys are ready to the deal. If you guys want to learn about the product, thank you guys for the tap on TikTok. I see you guys are tapping. Love that, love that. I see you guys are flooding the taps. Appreciate the tap. Tomorrow I'm gonna make. I got the mic right here. I'm gonna mic up right now for the people on TikTok because I know people on my family on TikTok. They're always loyal. I actually jumped off of live streaming for a week. I got punished for it. It's crazy. You jump off for 1 week and it's like the world. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy. It's truly insane. I love, honestly, I'm the type to stream every single day, but unfortunately, I have responsibilities and all kinds of other stuff. Fortunately, right? Like all of us. Alright, so I just gotta make sure my. Alright, hopefully you guys on TikTok, can you guys hear me better now? Hope so. I just put my mic on. I'm micing up right now. I'm gonna mic up so you guys can hear me a little better. Yeah, so it's crazy. I can't blast music anymore because I live in a house. So like I have neighbors on both sides. I do have my own garage now. It's nice, but at the same time I can't be super loud. I realize like damn, like I can't be as loud as I really want to be. So that kind of sucks. Give me a shout out to them. All right. Convert any sedan rear side window into your own Full HD screen. Full HD. Look at this intergalactic battle. This is a real product, easy to install. You guys can find it. It's the same name as the account, Pranos hologlass. Find it. It's a real thing. It's not some AI green. Sometimes people think it's like a green screen thing. It's not. Someone said that's fucking sick. Robin Hillen says that's sick. Well, I'm glad Robin Hillen gets it. And the cool thing is, it's not only aesthetically cool, it's something that has utility, guys. It has a real utilitarian use case because you can push and take your content outdoors. Because guess what? I'm gonna ask everyone in the chat, on you guys on TikTok and you guys on YouTube, how are you taking your content outdoors? If you were to push your content, right, forever as a content creator, right? If you don't create content on YouTube or whatever, you probably won't understand this. But if you wanted to get views outdoors, how would you do it? You would probably say, well, maybe I'll just get a bunch of billboards in my city, maybe a bunch of bumper stickers or wraps. Pranos Hologlass is bringing billboards to every car in the world. For $350, you can buy your own billboard, no extra fees.
and you want to play SpongeBob all day long, you can do that. You want to just play a picture of SpongeBob, you can do that. You want to play your business, you can do that too. So that's the difference, guys. Pranos hologlass is taking that outdoors. This is true. I've seen it around Boston. Bob Mack already gets it. Bob Mack understands that consumer voices have a place in the world. This shouldn't just be about advertisers. So someone on TikTok, Bob Mack, says he's seen it in Boston already. We ship globally, guys. We've shipped to basically every city already. In the United States, we've shipped to a lot of cities around the world already. We had 68 million views on TikTok. This is the official company. I'm just one of the sales reps. But yeah, the fact that Bob Mack has seen it in Boston does not surprise me in any way. How does it install? Robbie, we're going to show you guys here in a little bit. I know TikTok is working on it. Our goal is 5,000 likes. Let's see where we're at with that. Let's see. We're at 4,000. We're at 4,000 likes. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Keep tapping. I see you guys are liking. When we get to 5,000 likes, we're almost there. But yeah, when we get to 5,000, I'm going to give you guys an interior tour. This is my TikTok. You guys see I'm holding it. Right now we are at 4.5. We're 4.5. So we're 500 taps away. We're going to show you guys how this is installed. It's super easy to install. And it's not some sort of crazy magic trick. And that's why this kit ships globally. We build these screens custom made for all sedans and SUVs. All sedans and SUVs. When you put your car make and model, let's say you have a 2011 Mercedes E-Class and you want it for your rear side window of that Mercedes, and it's an older one, right? We'll build the screen to perfectly match that window pattern. The projection system will obviously install on that car, and it works. And you guys are gonna see, I have both systems on right now. I would only recommend having one at a time. Of course, having two is a little crazy. I would recommend just having one at a time. Okay. Let me make sure one second. Definitely don't want my, I got a hot spot and I don't want it to die. There we go. That's what happened to me in the past. By the way, you guys on TikTok, can you guys hear me well? 5K, come on. Can you guys, yeah, you guys can hear me. Rich Homie says, come on. We got some people rallying everyone up in the chat on TikTok. But yeah. I mean, and by the way, it's not some crazy secret. You guys can go to our website. We're on Amazon now. So you guys can go type in Pranos hologlass on Amazon. You guys are going to see it. This right now, of course, I going on. I have my work suitcase in here. I got the power inverter. The power inverter does come with the system. It connects to your 12-volt cigarette socket. Let's see. Jeez. Trying to turn off these lights. I have an electric car, so this car likes to turn off every like 30 minutes. So this is more of a system that's built for when you drive around. You're trying to do something where you're parked. Maybe you're gonna want to the battery pack. That is not true. This is easy buy. But it comes with a 12-volt socket. You can just pop it into your socket. If your car is on, it will work things off. All right. Let's see. How easy it is to install, brother, and how quickly we ship to Canada. So Robbie Hilton is wondering about Canada. Yes, we can ship within 1 or 2 business days. The screen, which I'm going to show you guys here in a second, custom made for your car make and model, and the production system is standard across the board. We ship within 1 or 2 business days, and that's when we send you your tracking information. You can also find Pranos hologlass on Amazon. All right. Robbie's also wondering, do you guys have a distributor in Canada? And a show car from Canada. Show one in Vancouver, and I can show some locations. Yes. We've had offers across the world. We do have a great affiliate program for distributors. Online pricing starts at 10 units plus. For the email the company, go to pranos.ai, and you can email the company.
serious about sugar. But yeah, Pranos.ai, probably email us and we can chat. Sugar, we always suggest just start with one, test it out, test out the system, see if it works for you. Let's see, what's the point of this? AM says, what's the point of this? Hold on. Okay, we're at 5. Oh, okay, we're at 5,000. We're at 5,000. We hit our goal. All right, we hit our goal. Look at that. We hit our goal. My bad, guys. I was on YouTube. Talking on YouTube. We're gonna go ahead and do that now. We're gonna show you guys inside. Cool. Someone said this is cool. All right. It's not for everyone. It's not something that I'm saying. It's for claim saying that this is a way to share content. Of course. Easy to install, and why wouldn't you take your content? We all know that content industry switch. But in the outdoor physical world, who's posting content? Across the world, not just the US, whatever. Who's posting? Billboards. Publishing platforms in the physical world haven't really innovated at all in the last 50, 60 years. I mean, we saw billboards and bumper stickers. Bumper stickers, billboards. Billboards are expensive. We're bringing billboards to all cars across the world. That's why Pranos hologlass. And that's why the numbers, I mean, maybe today our live stream numbers aren't the greatest, but even our live stream numbers are crazy. I mean, our post numbers are crazy. Some of our numbers are insane. So, time to show you guys an inside. Okay? So let's start with, by the way, I'm putting you guys down, for those of you guys on TikTok shop. This right here is the screen launcher. When you order the Pranos hologlass, you're gonna get the Pranos hologlass projection kit. This projection kit comes with the projector, the mount, inverter, power adapter, HDMI cord, HDMI adapter. It comes with like 10 different things, plus your custom screen. As you guys kind of get in there, that's the projector mounted in there. Let's start with the screen. So let's say, by the way, if you guys are ordering on TikTok shop, in the checkout page in the add notes section, that's where you're gonna put, hey, I got a 2012 video account clock. That's where you're gonna type in. If you don't get to type that in, our team always reaches out to you guys and confirms what car make and model you have. Obviously, you can select the window you want it for, but we always need that. But we always check. That allows us to put this right here. See that? That's the screen. Super durable. I can throw it over there. If I want to use this the rest of the year, that's fine. Durable, very durable. This is but anyway, obviously my Windows super dirty. But when you order it, obviously this is a 2023 Mercedes EV, for example, or you can get it for a G-Wagon, or you can get it for a Tahoe, a Ford F-150. All windows are going to be obviously they're going to match that just like shape. So when you get two packages. You're going to get this. You're going to get tracking information for this. You're going to get tracking information. Now, are you installed? I'm going to show you guys. Just like this. As you guys can see, no professionals, no tint shop, no body shop, nothing. I wish you guys on YouTube could see this. Hold on. Let me see if you guys can see it too. Screen. Literally, you can install this. Alright, I got the screen. Boom. Alright, typically it doesn't take this long, but you guys can see I haven't been to the gym 2 I've skipped the chat. I've skipped the gym for 2 weeks. So this is what happens, guys. When you skip the chat, the views go down. But I got it on. Got it on. Usually I shouldn't struggle with that. That was actually on the slow side. That was kind of actually embarrassing a little bit. Anyway, screen. Close it. Close it. Boom. All right. Now, let's walk. Show you guys the projection system. All right. So, this is what it looks like. You're going to mount it on the sunroof, and it's going to project towards the back. Stays on. Typically, you're not going to have two systems on it. Obviously, for demo purposes, we have the rear side window and the back windshield. We always just suggest because you don't want to have two projectors going on. Okay? Now, if you want to do the back windshield, you can install the projection system overhead here. If you have a sunroof, you mount it there, you pop it on, pop it off. That's what it looks like from the inside. And everything is detachable. The screen is detachable. The projection system is detachable. Now, if you don't have an SUV and you want the rear side window, same exact projection system, you're just going to pop it onto the opposite side. Boom. That takes literally a few minutes. You power it with the 12-volt cigarette socket. Boom. You download the Pranos app. Pranos app allows you to upload any video that's stored in your phone. Or you can even screen mirror and skip the app altogether. And with the HDMI adapter, it allows you to just pop that into your phone and it'll stream anything. So you can go on YouTube or whatever. Oh yeah, he's white. What are you guys talking about in the chat? Okay, you guys. Sometimes you guys on YouTube is crazy. You guys are funny. That's why I miss you guys on YouTube. You guys are funny. Yeah, I'm totally. Yeah, I just ran into this problem actually. You guys are funny. Yeah. That's why I love YouTube. You guys, the comment section on YouTube is just hilarious. Oh man. But no. So yeah, easy to install. You guys can find this on Amazon. This is just, I'm just one of the sales reps. I just jump on here. I like to shoot the shit with you guys, talk, answer and field any questions. And that's really what I'm about. Now, we don't have to be live. I typically like to live stream light. I am also on TikTok right now. On the other hand, I'm holding my TikTok live stream. You guys see that? We hit our goal. We hit 5,000 likes. On the other hand, I'm holding you guys on YouTube. But no, easy to install, easy to use. Anyone can install this. Anyone can use this. And it allows you to share content outdoors, guys. That's cool about it. It's one of those things. Why are we letting advertisers have all this? That's the problem. Why are advertisers? Why are they the only ones posting outdoors when we own all of this real estate, right? All of our cars that are outdoors, right? All these consumer-owned vehicles that can easily be converted into digital displays to change the message outdoors. But the only message outdoors are, hey, a Coca-Cola ad or whatever ad, right? That's why Pranos hologlass is important for bringing billboards across down to the consumer. And it makes for a great Christmas present, by the way. For those of you guys on TikTok shop, believe it or not, it's like a great Christmas present. This company, check out this account. This account did 68 million views in the last last 12 months. We've gone viral so many times. Actually, last week we had a video with a young boy that like 400,000 views. Like, you know, we haven't fallen out. We're still in the training camp. We really haven't really blown up. We should blow up. This company has already done 16 million views organic in the last 12 months. We can feature on ESPN Sports Center. You can look up Pranos on Google. This brand has gone on ESPN Sports Center. We had Ray J follow us last week. I know for those of you guys that care, we were on Forbes, Fortune. We've been on Supercar Blondie, Unilad. We've been on the 85 South show. We've done a lot of cool things. So anyway, someone said, "What's up?" But yeah, guys. You know, for Christmas and things like that, way too. I typically do these from the garage. Finally, I got a townhome now, guys. I have my own garage for the first time in my life, so it's nice. But the only problem is I can't be super loud apparently because I have neighbors. But no, I love, especially how out of pocket you guys talk crazy in the chat, and that's what it's about, guys. Tired kids said what's up. So let me just tell you guys something. I'm gonna go ahead. I was gonna change the song, whatever. Let's say you're a real estate agent. You're driving around town, and you're like, "Hey, that's my phone number. Hey, I just hit the single mark. I'm single now. I want every dude in town to call me." They would have done yourself. Maybe it's your resume. Boom. Or you just want to be flashy and play music. That's another way to do it. So many use cases, guys. So many use cases when it comes to pushing content. Of course, you guys see. For those of you guys on TikTok shop, sorry, I'm just talking to my YouTube chat. Because my YouTube chat, we go way back. They're punishing me right now because I took a week break. We usually average 500 different viewers on here, on YouTube, and TikTok. I take a week break and you guys want to do me like this? I'm good though. I appreciate people that show up. I don't really care about the numbers. I'm on a stream regardless. Every single day, it could be 5 people in here. It could be 2 people in here. We're gonna jump on stream every single, well, at least 2 3 times. So it's all good. Someone said drive that shit. Yes, that's what it's for. It's supposed to be on the go. It's about taking your content on. It's about taking wars. That's what Pranos hologlass is all about, actually, or product. Yeah, it's an on-the-go system. And believe it or not, it's actually legal to drive around with this in most states in the United States. I know most people in the chat on YouTube are international, but oh, yeah, you can run. When it comes, it's because it's a rear side door window, or it's a rear it's an outward facing system on the back of your car. The way it's positioned actually circumvents a lot of the laws. And most distraction laws in the United States are making sure there are no distractions for the driver looking forward. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure my car stays on. Of course, since I'm doing a showcase, I am running on extension cords and stuff like that, but you really only need a 12-volt cigarette socket. There we go. And I usually like to blast the music, so you guys are going to be hearing a lot of me. It's a little different. These pirating movies are crashing. No, we're not pirating, guys. We're just playing a little bit of, low country. It's not true. Maybe we're a Star Wars fan. with a little bit of Star Wars. Go ahead. Christmas present. Guess what? You give that to your boyfriend or your dad, they're gonna love you for life. Because who else is pushing content through the back windows? This works in all states. This screen. Alright, all states in the screen. This is cool about it. By the way, you guys, on TikTok, let's get 10,000 likes. When we get 10,000 likes, we're gonna show you guys the instead again. I know you guys, some of you guys just showed up. You guys missed that, the demo. Where's the demos on the website? There's images of it, there's listing, but zero demos. So keep tapping on, guys. Keep tapping the screen for the support. Keep it a support and love the chat. Tap, tap, tap. When we get to 10,000, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. We stole that from the Chinese. That's funny. Well, I know it's funny. Pranos actually. We actually had this patent issue 5 months ago. So we first reached out and submitted our provisional patent application. And it took so long for it to get reviewed by a patent examiner. Finally, it was issued and we're prepared. So when it comes to having a projection system for our windows displays like this in the United States, Pranos hologlass, which is the name of this account, we own that patent. It took a few years to get it, but it shows you guys that we are not just some random person, random company that's white labeling a product in China. We've built the software, we built the embedded system from the ground up. I personally prototypes. I personally went out and did a showcase with Lockheed Martin in 2019. All those receipts on YouTube. But yeah, so when people come in here and say, "Oh yeah, this is another pirated product," no, I personally oversaw build of the embedded system, the software, the hardware. I'm not saying we're building rocket ships here, but I think as far as packaging a product that makes sense and really enabling people to push content outdoors in a way that's affordable, seamless, aesthetic, affordable, I think there's a reason why we're doing it. So yeah, I'm outside of it. But I'm not gonna really reveal too much about the background of the company. But if you guys Google us, I'm sure you can see that some of our founders. Actually, I went through Y Combinator somebody. Personally. For those of you guys that know what YC is, and you guys know that means something. That was before Sam Altman blew up. He was the president. But anyway, these are the type of things I'll say when the chat's like. When we're not really doing crazy numbers around the chat, so I'll just stuff like that. But yeah, you guys can Google a lot of this. We have a lot of great credentials. I mean, our CTO also was Y Combinator. I went to the Y Combinator program summer of 2018. San Francisco, Mountain View, California. Anyway. But it is what it is, right? You guys keep talking shit in the chat, but it is what it is. Like I don't want to pull too many receipts out, but when people are surprised, like, oh, you guys are doing cool stuff. It's like, well, appreciate it, but it's believe it or not, it's taken so many iterations and prototypes. I mean, we started building these prototypes back in 2018 to late 2018, and then we finally released a version that's a consumer-ready version in 2024. It took us that long to build something that was commercially ready. Building prototypes and building things like that is one thing, but building hardware that you can ship across the world is a whole different thing. And it depends on the type of funding you have and the team and everything else. There's so many variables. But if you guys want to talk about the story, it's been a great story. It's been an exciting story. And the fact that now we're shipping out units left and right across the world. Yes, projection system. Yeah, there's a projection, and that's what's cool about it. The projection system allows it to retrofit to all of these car windows, all these car window patterns, right? So think about it this way. Um, every car window is a little different. Okay, it's a little different every single year. Are the same projection system with your cost? All our makes and models. You pop it in. We give you guys a custom screen. You guys can install this yourselves. And it looks like my tag is now. I need a. It doesn't matter to me, honestly. My tag is showing. I don't know. Because it's true. Every time I'm on public, go around. But anyway, this is the kit. Everything you need comes in here. It comes with your app. Obviously, our app is on available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, the Google Play Store. Yeah, just allow. We're bringing billboards and allowing people to join visual conversation. Right now, advertisers are only in their discussion. That's really what this is about. And that's the big gap. And I think the big gap in the market, whether you like me or you like the product, our advertisers, when think about the success of social media, we all agree, right? It's been a huge hit. Everyday people across the world want to share content. Somewhat affordable way, right? In the case of social media, it's free. Create an account, post content, and potentially reach millions, right? Great. Social media has done a great job. But where is that footprint of an outdoor physical, right? Where, by the way, in a landscape where we are all viewers, right? On TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you have to have a YouTube account. You have to have a TikTok account. A lot of times people don't even care for social media. They don't even have accounts, so they can't even see your content, right? That's why so many of these people that don't have social media accounts, when they're asked, oh, do you know about I show speed? They have no clue who it is because they don't have a social media. What I'm trying to get at is that's a little. The upper world's a little different. So every time you step foot outdoors to go to the store or anywhere, you're a viewer. You're gonna have to see someone go around with less promoting their small business or whatever it is they want to promote because you're part of the landscape now. You don't have to download an app to be a viewer of Pranos hologlass or be part of the ecosystem. You're just outside. Whether you're someone who's pushing content or not. But the outdoor world who's pushing content, advertisers. That's the big gap. I am so gonna get this. Can you show the box up close? Hardly hear you. Really? You guys can't hear me on YouTube? Hold on.
I know what's going on. Why didn't you guys tell me? My audio was off on YouTube the whole time. They couldn't hear me. I'm over here ranting and ranting. I'm over here connected to a. Anyway, thank you for telling me that. Whoever said that you couldn't hear me, finally, someone. If you guys can't hear me, please, someone speak in the chat. I'm talking to people on YouTube. It helps me out a ton because, like I said, But anyway, that's what the box looks like. Pranos hologlass system. It comes with your projection system, mounting system, your inverter, your power inverter to connect to your 12-volt cigarette socket. It obviously comes with your custom screen. So, it doesn't matter what car you have. You can have a Dodge Charger. Obviously, if you have an SUV, you could do the back windshield or the rear side windows. If you have a sedan, a 4-door sedan, you're going to want to do the rear side window. Now, the rear side door window is nice because that's the one that's always facing the sidewalk. So when you're driving past, that's the one that gets the most visibility and it's the most affordable. But let's say you have let's say you have a Volkswagen Jetta, for example, right? A 4-door Volkswagen Jetta. You're gonna want to do the rear side window. You can't do the back windshield because of the slant, right? So a lot of these sedans, SUVs have, the degree, the angle's like, close to 90 degrees, so it looks great. It works. And there's also more space. In other words, there's this whole thing, right? So the company always recommends, if you have an SUV, you could do the back windshield, rear side window, either or. If you have a sedan, you can always do this, but you're gonna wanna do the rear side window. But it still looks great, and it is the one that gets the most views. All right, guys, just so you guys know. Finally, I know, it's my own garage, guys. For someone, if some of you guys know the Lord, someone said, finally, I know, I was in an apartment. I started in an apartment building, obviously a public garage, so you guys would hear me yelling and talking in a public garage. Now we have our own garage, but I can't be super loud. Actually, I can't be as loud, actually, because I got a townhome over here and a townhome over here. So, yeah, it's a townhome, but that's the only thing. I kind of realized that when I moved in, I was like, dang, like, the audio bleeds a lot here. So, maybe one day, but honestly, we do a lot of these outdoor streams, too. So, but I do like to jump on stream a few times a week. But I feel like you could do it pretty easily with a Jetta. Yeah, for Jettas, it looks great. By the way, so for sedans, this is what it looks like. So you just pop it, you pop in the system. Oops. Hi, guys. I didn't actually mean to do that. Show you guys who I was. You pop it in on the other side. Back windshield, you mount on the ceiling. So there's 2 ways to mount. You can mount above, mount across. You could pop it in, pop it out when you're using it. That's the screen. This is the screen here. You guys see that? Obviously, it's kind of worn out, but yeah, each screen is easy to pop in and pop out. There are no adhesives involved, so you could literally just pop it in. It uses a suction cup, so as you guys can imagine, you can take this system on and off as you will. And that's it, For those of you guys on YouTube that got to see that, I know you guys on TikTok are like, those are my guys on TikTok. They didn't get to see that, but you guys can find it on our website or even on the listing. You guys can see what it's installed, what it looks like. Rear window, street legal. So believe it or not, on the regulatory compliance side, this is actually legal in most cases. Like, obviously, if you're parked, you're usually good to go. Now the question is, if you're driving around town and you're playing video. Now, if you have a static image and you're driving, you're usually okay as well, right? So if you just have an image of your logo or your QR code or a picture of Kendrick Lamar, it's a static image. It's the same as like a bumper sticker, right? Now, you're driving around town or you're going down the highway playing video playback. Believe it or not, run it by ChatGPT. Every jurisdiction is a little different. What you're going to want to look up is, hey, if my back window was converted into a screen that was outwardly facing, can I play videos down the highway? Now, there are 2 things it's going to talk about. Obstruction of your back windshield in the United States, as long as you have rear view mirrors and you can see to the back using rear view mirrors. That's why there's so many cars that are illegal in the United States that don't have back windows to begin with. But of course, these screens pop in and out, so you can literally pop them out as much as you want. But that's one of the reasons why this is legal. And not being able to see out of your back window while it's on is not actually illegal in most places, right? From a federal standpoint, like I said, you always got to look up your local laws because of rear view mirrors, and think of all the cars that don't have back windows to begin with. All right, that's one thing. Now, distraction laws. Oh, is this a distraction to other drivers? Most distraction laws in the United States make sure there are no distractions at 100. And you can look it up on ChatGPT, right? Don't take my word for it. Dang, why are so many lights on? That's what I don't like about this electric car. this car, this is something you want to use while you're driving around town. You don't want to, I mean, obviously you could use it while you're parked like I am, but like in my case, I got to make sure my car is on. But what I was trying to talk about is the distraction laws, right? So distraction laws at 180 degrees, you can't have any distractions, right? 180 degrees is side to side. So if I'm the driver of this vehicle, I can't have any video or anything like that distracting me at 180 degree, right? That's the field of vision that's defined at the federal level. Most of the, and that's the crazy thing, is that's why this company kind of sidestep a lot of these distraction laws. It's because, and a lot of these advertising companies, right? You see the taxi toppers on top of the cars and the vans with the LED trucks. When it's outward facing and behind the driver, it's usually okay and it's part of the landscape. Most distraction laws are usually just making sure you're not texting and driving. If you're the driver at 180 degrees, you're not distracted. You're looking at the road. Obviously, these systems are way outside of that 180 degree latitude, but obviously, your local laws always take precedence. So put your county law in and say, hey, you know, can I do something like hologlass on my car in my city? So when you guys ask some of these legal questions, that's how I like to answer them, because like I can't possibly answer all of, you know, I don't know the laws in every jurisdiction across the world, right? We're basically selling monitors for cars, right? You know, I mean, it's just, these are just visual megaphones, communication systems. They're like, you know, and we ship across the world. So it's, you got to do your own research. ChatGPT and AI has made shit, I don't know why they keep ringing the doorbell. One second, guys. I gotta pause it. One sec. I'm gonna pause it really quick. I'll be right back. If not, I'm gonna restart it anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it. For those of you guys on